Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is yet another park review, and it's all about Golden Spike. So Golden Spike is actually the 12th park I visited, which is pretty neat. So I didn't get to really do much at Golden Spike. I'm just gonna start out real quick and explain what I did. All I did is I went like late May, like right after school ended. It was last year, 2020. Everything was still shut down. So we went pretty much to the park when it was closed. So I don't really have much to say about this park or Golden Spike in general. So we just stopped at the visitor center, got the brochure and all of that. And like we went out to the Golden Spike's area and all that. And then we went to like a different area for like lunch and all that. And then we came back, did the East Auto Tour, got to see Chinese Arch and the Big Phil site, and then, that was pretty much our time at Golden Spike. So what to expect when visiting? It's probably going to get a little bit more crowded towards early May, around the 10th, because that's usually the anniversary of the Golden Spike, and they usually have a ceremony. And it is a pretty accessible park. It is a bit out of the way, but is still a very well worth it visit. The park, it really depends on when you go. It can be crowded or just pretty much have the park to yourself. But I haven't really had the full experience at Golden Spike, so I can't really say if it was like crowded or not, because I went when there was like no one there and everything was shut down. So that basically leads me into the next subject, the Junior Ranger program. So, like I said, everything was shut down, so once Golden Spike opened back up, I contacted the park and said, hey, can me and my siblings could you guys possibly mail us out Junior Ranger programs, because we were there back in May, and we never got to really do the Junior Ranger program, and they mailed us out the booklets with the badges, which we earned. And it's a pretty easy Junior Ranger program. Like I would expect maybe spend like 15-ish minutes on it. If you know a lot about the subject, then you'll probably be like you won't spend much time on it, but it can be a little more difficult. But it is double-sided, to where there's one for like the older kid, one side's for the older kids, and then the other side's for the younger kids. I think that's a really good idea, just combining it into one book. Things I would suggest at the park, obviously go when the trains are out and running. I didn't get to see the trains up and running, but that's usually one of the main things. Since the ceremony, I think about midday. Another thing is go to the visitor center, and all of that. Go to the visitor center. I'm not sure if that was recording or not, but go to the visitor center, get your information and all that. There are two auto tours that you can do. The West and the East. The East is a bit more popular than the West, but the West auto tour pretty much has like the world record for most track laid in a day, or what was at the time a world record for like I think like 10 miles of track in a day. That's pretty, was pretty impressive for the time. And down in the East, it's kind of more of like different like other sites, like Chinese Arch, like I mentioned. Would I go back? Definitely. I think I'm actually planning on going back like really soon, so maybe you guys get to see a vlog about Golden Spike. And what would I do when I go back? Definitely see the trains, because I mean, like, can't not visit Golden Spike without seeing the trains. Like, what visit is that if you're not seeing the trains? Like the replicas, they're not the actual trains. They were actually sadly scrapped right after, but it's a park about trains. It's one of the only form, and why wouldn't you want to see it? See the trains. Like, you don't go to Golden Spike to not see the trains. But that is my review on Golden Spike. Pretty short, like I said. Didn't really get to do much at the park when I visited the first time, but so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys made it this far, I just want to ask you guys to subscribe. I honestly don't care if you do, but yeah. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and it's fine to explore the national parks.